Good afternoon. Thank you for being here with us today. Could you please tell me what are you doing here today?
Well, I've been invited to be one of the panel members on the Global Ocean Forum, particularly the issues on enhancing fisheries for sustainable development at the national level.
And what was discussed there? Did you discuss anything there inside?
Yes, I spoke on the role of Pacific Island developing states, particularly the Pacific Island countries, in terms of developing sustainable fisheries, sustainable development, and of course sustainable compliance with respect to regional priorities, regional policies on fisheries. So I also discussed the high-level policies that the region has put in place to ensure the long-term sustainability of the resources. I discussed the regional tuna management and development strategy, and I also discussed the Pacific Island monitoring, control, and surveillance strategies. All these strategies, of course, have principles which we use to underpin our conservation and management efforts to ensure that Pacific Island region has healthy and wealthy fisheries.
And what do you think are the expectations of all you discussed there to be really done?
I think the expectation is to ensure that we conserve and manage the fisheries resources on a long-term basis, noting, of course, that we would like also to maximize benefits to the members by the sustainable development of these resources. And it is, of course, a long-term vision of the region that these resources continues to contribute towards the livelihoods of the Pacific Island people, not only for now, but for generations to come.
What is the main message you think you want to pass here today? The main message you want to give here today?
The main message I would like people to take home, of course, is that there is now a healthy fisheries resources in the Western and Central Pacific region, and the Pacific Island countries who own more than 50% of these resources continues to make efforts to ensure that we continue to have these healthy fisheries resources in our region. And on top of that, we would like to maximize economic benefits to all our members from the sustainable development of these resources. And we would like to do this with partnerships with all the stakeholders, i.e. the distant water fishing partners, the donor communities, and of course the respective governments of all the Pacific Island countries.